Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. It's the very last day. Oh, there's the mail. Hey, how are you? It's the very last day of January. Oh, she's all smiley. You having a good day?
Yeah.
Stay warm.
Thank you.
It's the very last day of January. And I made it through January sitting outside. I grabbed this coat out of the closet, and this is Alex's coat, I think. I was like, what? I don't know what this brand is, but it's warm, and so I put this coat on, and I put this over it. I'm uploading my drama video right now, so I can't look at the weather. I will tell you the time. Hold on, I got gloves I got to put on. It's cold out here today. It's not as cold as it's been because it's a little bit earlier in the day. I think it's about 10 till 5 right now. Hold on a second. I got my extra battery in here. Okay, let's see what time it is. It is currently 4:52 p.m. and we will look up the temperature. I have 8 minutes remaining, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. It goes up and down. Remaining of this video uploading, and so when this drama video is uploaded, then I will let you guys know what the weather is. Do y'all want to know what the song is for the day? Okay. I just made, this is actually my second cup of coffee for the day, but I made like a cup of coffee while I was working in front of the computer and stuff, and then I drank like half of it, and then I poured it out. I know, it was a waste of a K-Pod, but I didn't want to drink 2 cups of coffee back to back because that's like a lot of caffeine. So the first cup of coffee was, I should have done this the other way because I love the Cafe Bustelo, but I'm trying to get through I didn't even know it. I found it in the bottom of the pantry. I guess I knew it and I kind of forgot it. I still have like this huge box of the caramel apple K-Pods, so I'm trying to go through those. I'm honestly, I looked in the pantry today. I am down to 1 K-Pod of the Cafe Bustelo, the Dulce de Leche. I have another box in the closet of just the regular Cafe Bustelo. And then I have blueberry crumble in the very back and strawberry cream. That's more of I feel like that's more spring, summer, fall. I don't know. And I'm out of the Lavazza, I'm out of everything. So I think I'm going to go to the grocery, have Alex take me to the grocery store tomorrow. We have Sebastian's birthday party. So if we either stop on the way there or the way back, I'm going to get some more K-Pods. Because I'm almost of all the K-Pods, my whole, all my drawers are all just the lattes, Earl Grey tea, and Cafe Bustelo. Which I love, but I kind of like to have different options in there, you know? But anyway, and I'm using my Christmas mug. So my first cup of coffee was a Cafe Bustelo. But I poured it out so I could make this cup of coffee, which is the caramel apple. And then I just have 1 equal in it. Cheers. Y'all want to know what the song is for the day? I'm trying to, I brought my hat out here too. I like to wear my trucker hat more than this hat. Because I don't feel like I look cute in this hat. I know you guys are so nice. You guys are always so nice to me. I have to address a lot of concerns in this video. So the first concern I will talk about is the Patreon. You guys are being so sweet about the Patreon. I am not going to be talking about the Patreon again until, I hope. I feel like I've kind of overkilled with the Patreon. It was just kind of this idea that I had. Here I said I was just going to say this and I was going to go on here. I'm getting into it. It was kind of just this idea I had because earlier in the day somebody said to me, "You're stupid not to have a Patreon." So I was thinking about it. I brought it up in the vlog, and now I feel like it's been this constant theme for the last. Every time I look at the comments, there's comments about the Patreon. I will probably not be bringing up the Patreon again until I'm ready to do it. Okay, deal? Should we make that deal? I know people are so tired of hearing about the Patreon. If I do it, then I won't talk about it again. And now my ears are getting really cold. Okay. So anyway, here's the song for the day. Are you ready for the song for the day? Why? I don't know. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out comes good old Santa Claus. So when I'm walking around the house, the dogs follow me everywhere, and so I sing it and I stop, and it's so cute, because Otis just cocks his, he's like, "What are you singing to me, Dad? I don't understand it." It's so cute. I hope they've stopped growing. Otis is so little after his little haircut and stuff. And, Walter, I feel I don't want him to get any bigger. Walter is still small, but, I don't want him to get any bigger. Otis is small, but, Walter is, I just don't want it, I don't want him to be, golden retriever size. I don't think he's good. I think they're both, full size at this point. But anyway, let me have a sip of this coffee. I haven't had this caramel apple in a while. It's not bad. But it does kind of remind me of Halloween a little bit. Do you guys want to know what just came? That I just got from Amazon. So I took the dogs out. I gotta put the other hat on. Hold on a second. I took the dogs out right before I started vlogging, and the package was out here. I just ordered the first book in that Heated Rivalry series because I like the series, and so everybody's telling me you should read these books. I'm not we know this. I'm not a big romance lover, and it's not just like straight romance. I don't like to read really any romance books, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try because everybody was like, Peter, you need to read the Heated Rivalry books. The first one is called Game Changer, and I think it's about Scott and Kip. Is that his name? I don't remember their names on the show. But anyway, that book came. So I made a decision. Okay, first of all, I have to address the other big concern. Because people were really worried about my hands and the gloves, okay, which I really appreciate. First of all, somebody said something about, like, Vaseline, if you rub it in a lot, like, it works better. And then there's, like, a cocoa butter one. I've had, like, the Vaseline brand lotion. I like that. I like the Vaseline brand lotion. I'm talking about petroleum jelly is what, I don't know if that's, a couple people commented on it. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, my mom's face looked greasy when she put it on her face before she went to bed. But anyway, like, I'm real weird, like, with lotion and stuff. Like, I like lotion that just kind of, like, I don't like my hands or anything to feel greasy. I don't like that. But people were telling me last night what to do in the comment section and giving me suggestions. I really, really appreciate that. I did heavily moisture my hands last night. They feel a little bit better. But I do have some cuts on my hands, you guys. And what's weird is it has to be from walking when I take my gloves off. Because I'll take my gloves off while I'm walking and put my hands in my pocket so I can go through my phone. Which brings me to my next big concern, okay? I don't know if y'all don't watch my vlogs or my hauls. I've shown these in there. But people were like, Peter, you need to get the gloves that you can, like, type stuff on your phone. Okay, well, this is the one. These are Alex's that have, like, they don't really work. Okay, and I showed them on here just not too long ago. But I got those kind. These are runner's gloves. They're New Balance. I think these were like the first or the second pair that I got. These are so thin. It's like not wearing gloves at all, okay? But I got these a while ago, and I talked about them on here, I think. I mean, they're so cold, you guys. It's like not having any gloves on at all. But you can see they have like the hard pad where you can hold the phone. And then they also have this thing so you can like text. They don't work, you guys. If you have a brand that you think I should buy, that you think it works, and they keep your hands warm, please let me know. But, like, this is just as bad as, like, not having a glove on. And what happens is they turn to the side, and then I'm, like, sitting there. And, anyway, I think I'm going to see if I can put both of these on. If that'll be a little bit warmer with my hands. I mean, we've just got February, and then March will be here, and then April, and then the pool opens, and we're basically into summer anyway. Anyway, can you believe it's the last day of January? I mean, it seems crazy, doesn't it? It feels crazy. Okay, that feels pretty warm if I put both of them on. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to have to get on my phone here in a second. And then I'm going to take all this off. I'm not doing this. We're not putting both pairs on. It's really, to be honest with you, it's not that much warmer anyway. Okay. These are Alex's from Express, which is so sweet. Did I show you guys this? This reminds me of like a little kid. Every night when he takes them off, they have this like little like hook thing on here. He hooks them and he puts them like right next to his bag every night because he wears these to work. Isn't that so sweet? He's like, you can wear them to vlog though, because I told him they were so much warmer. He's like, yeah, you can wear them to vlog. So anyway, these are probably the best ones that I have. Even better than the North Face. I mean, I'm sure North Face has better ones, but for like, I think like, they're for like running in 70-degree weather or something. They're not like, they don't keep your hands warm at all. Anyway, so that was my second concern. I have so many concerns I need to address today in this video. My third concern, somebody count the concerns because I don't know how many I have. And I'm going to read your comments and because some people did, I asked for questions and comments and concerns. And some people did give me some questions, so I'm going to get to them in a second. Oh, my video just got done. Well, it's not posted. So when it uploads, I then have to go in and like put the description box and stuff, but it's posted. So y'all, before I get into this, should we do? Okay, so it's done. Let's get in here and, oh, hold on a second. Okay. Ah! Okay. Hold on a second. Let me put the display brightness off. Alex is over at his friend's house right now. he went to lunch with another girlfriend to Thai, his favorite Thai place. I can't, Thai Garden or Thai Villa or something like that. And then he went over to his friend's house because he hasn't seen her in like a month. And he sent me this picture of the both of them. And she had these moon boots on yesterday on Instagram that were so cute. And he said they're just talking and hanging out. And I said, does she have her boots on? He didn't know that I had messaged her that. And he goes, oh my God, she was just telling me how much you like them. I do. Because she's got those like moon boots, like that brand moon boot. But I had like moon boots like that when I was a little kid and they were red. And he said, so would you like me to ask her if you can borrow them? And I said, no, I'm good, but I wanted a pair for years. I do. I love those moon boots so much. And I said, I had those exact ones in red when I was a kid. And he said, cute. He goes, how much longer till you're done filming, babe? He goes, want to watch the Frankenstein movie and Palm Royale tonight? Because we started Palm Royale. We watched one episode like a week ago or something. And I said, yeah. I said, we've got RuPaul too, because we've got RuPaul and RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked from last night. I said, I'm going to start vlogging in about 30 minutes. So I should be done by about 6:15. So he's going to hang out there. So he was like, do you care if I go over to my friend's house? And I was like, no. He's like, are you going to film today? Because if not, like, we can watch movies this afternoon. I said, no, I want to film. I'm trying to get back to filming on the weekends and stuff, or at least pre-filming videos for the weekend. But anyway, and then tomorrow, let me put this in my pocket. Oh, I didn't even do the time and temperature check. Then tomorrow we have Sebastian's birthday party. That's only like 2 hours. And then when I come back from that, I'm going to vlog, and then we'll watch shows. I started a really good show last night. No, it wasn't Bridgerton. It was almost Bridgerton. So it's 5:03 right now. And we'll have to talk about the TV shows in just a second. And then the weather, let's see what the temperature is. It kind of does feel, it's not windy at all, but it does feel cold outside. What was it yesterday? 17? It's 16 degrees right now. And there is a cold weather advisory. Cold weather advisory in effect from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sunday. When I said Sunday, I just remembered the last episode of Sister Wives for the season is on tonight. So I'll be watching that and taking notes. Very cold, wind chills as low as 19 below expected. Oh my God. Oh, it's going to be so cold. Okay, what's tomorrow supposed to be like? 25 tomorrow, 30 on Monday, 30 on Wednesday. Mainly cloudy with snow showers. Snow showers. So Tanya's sobriety birthday is on Monday. I was asking her when she's going to get her coin this week. She's not sure yet. She's going to let me know. She's either going to get it, at one of two meetings. So, because she cannot do Tuesday, she doesn't think, and her sponsor can't do Tuesday. So she was trying to figure out like Tanya has two meetings. One's like a women's meeting, and she's thinking about getting her coin at a women's meeting. Can you believe that? Tanya and I were talking about that last night. Tanya and I have been best friends. Like, we met, like, right after she had celebrated, I think it was, like, right after she had celebrated a year sober. So we have been friends, like, as of now, for best friends, 29 years. You guys, that is so crazy. It is so, so, so crazy. 29 years, Tony and I have been best friends. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her. I'm so proud of us. And 30 years of sobriety. We were talking about it last night. She's like, it seems surreal. She's like, and everything that's happened and the last 30 years and whatever. I say this, well, if I'm there when she gets her coin, I like to always share this, that when I got sober, they promised me that if I did what people suggested for me to do, that I would get my family back, that positive things would happen in my life, that I would repair, the hurt that I had done, those kinds of things. The promises would come true. But they never promised me that I would find the best friend that I've ever had in my entire life. I mean, she's been with me through 3 relationships. She's with me through, we've, parents passing and sickness and health and all, lots of friends of ours that have passed away, lots of good times, lots of sad times, mostly a lot of really good times. It's amazing. 29 years of friendship. It's unbelievable. I'm so proud of her. So anyway, and then her birthday is next week. Her birthday and her sobriety birthday are a week apart. So anyway, so happy birthday, Tanya Jean. What was I going to say though? TV shows, the weather. There was another concern I needed to address. Oh, the vlog. Honey, the vlog. Somebody asked me if I'm saying honey the land or honey the lamb. Okay? I want to show you guys the clip. Oh, by the way, 2 things I found out. Okay? I found out somebody's real name last night that I always read their comments on my video and have for years. And they sent me a DM, and I don't know why, like, you guys, I read every direct message I get, but like if I like post a picture and everybody gives me like, I don't respond to every like, somebody going, oh, I love this or whatever. I just like, but I read them all, right? I've gotten a lot of DMs from this person. I don't know if I messaged them back a lot, but I like saw the name come up and I was like, oh, that name is, if it comes up in a comment, like I'll explain the story. But I was like, I looked at their profile and I was like, oh my God, now I know their real name. Like I don't have to say their profile name anymore because their profile name on Instagram is the same profile name on YouTube. So I can say their first name from now on. Anyway, which isn't like a big surprise or anything. Like, I mean, I've read their name in comments. You could look it up. You know what I mean? Anyway, but somebody sent me the clip on Instagram of at the Lincoln Center that I was talking about yesterday of the Kermit the Frog singing with the audience and the choir, and they sent it to me. I was so thankful. I can't remember who sent it to me, but I posted it on my Instagram. So if you guys want to see it, I think I'm going to try to post this vlog early tonight. I usually try to post it about 9:30, but I think I'm going to try to post this vlog early tonight because last night's vlog was so late. You guys were so worried about me. I appreciate that. But it's on my Instagram, so if you see it, it shouldn't be timed out because I posted it today. If you couldn't find the video of the Lincoln Center with Kermit and you want to see it, just go over to my Instagram. Which, by the way, is how I found out that Catherine O'Hara passed away yesterday. I'm devastated. You know what's weird as you get older? Because I can remember my mom talking about, like, as you get, like, you know, she would talk about, like, celebrities and people in your life, like, famous people that you don't really know, like, when they pass away, like, which ones affect you the most. And it's strange, you know, it's like, as time has, like, gone on, like, I remember my mom, like, she was obsessed, and her friend Diane were obsessed with, like, the Kennedy assassination. It's weird that I was talking about that yesterday too. And I'm going to hit this cup of coffee off because I keep on like missing it by about an inch. But anyway, she would talk about like where she was and everything like when Kennedy passed away or Kennedy was assassinated. I remember, I think my parents, I looked it up one time on here. My parents would have been probably separated. I remember my dad coming over. Maybe it was like my Aunt Kathy and Uncle Dave too. I don't remember, but there was like another couple there. And there was like a fire in our library and they were playing music real loud. And Steve McQueen passed away. Did I look this up not too long ago? I feel like I did. I remember them talking about... Oh, Alex just texted me and said, okay, I'm going to head back over in 30 minutes. Okay. When did Steve McQueen die? Maybe I'm not thinking about him, but you know what's weird is I was real little, and I remember them talking about the movie Bullet, and that's what... They're talking about their favorite Steve McQueen movies. November 7th, 1980. So I would have been 8 years old. My parents would have been separated at that point. And yeah, because wasn't he in Thomas Crown Affair and those movies? My parents love Steve McQueen. And so I remember when he passed away, I can see them, like, my mom being real upset and crying, and they were, like, dancing there to music, and they were... I don't know why my dad would have come over for that. Maybe he, like, brought me home or something, and I remember there was, like... Maybe it was my mom's best friend a lot of her life was my dad's business partner's wife. And, like her local friend here in town. And, they live in Naples, Florida now. But, like, that was her, like, really, really close friend. Like, my mom's aunt, like, my Aunt Susie, my mom, was, like, her and Diane in Beaver Island. Which, by the way, today, I found this in so I went through all these t-shirts, like, a couple months ago. This was my mom's t-shirt from, like, the 70s. And it was, like, big on her. But I have pictures of my mom in this t-shirt from, like, the 70s and 80s. And then when my mom passed away, I was like, oh, I'm going to keep this t-shirt. And when she first passed away, it, like, fit me. It just started fitting me again. Look, this is an authentic Beaver Island t-shirt. That was my mom from, like, the 70s when she would go visit Diane. And I was, like, going through these t-shirts today because I was like, I'm going to wear different t-shirts in videos. Like, I always wear, like, the same. I'm trying to wear different stuff in my videos. And so I have this, like, stack of t-shirts that I went through. If you guys watch that video on my Peter Dostuff channel, I went through, like, all these bins of t-shirts. And I donated a lot of them, but some of them I kept. Alex actually went through and, like, he kept all my polo shirts for work, which I thought was funny. But I went through them, and I have, like, a stack of t-shirts that, like, I haven't worn in, like, 15 years, 20 years. I wore this t-shirt a lot when Alex and I met. I think I'm going to wear it to Ultra this year. I was like, I think I'm going to wear this to Ultra this year. I'm already planning out my Ultra outfit. Well, I haven't been on a trip in forever. But anyway, I remember my dad's talked quite a bit about that too. Like when people pass away, it's interesting to me, like celebrities. What's weird about it is like the older that somebody is, today would be my Uncle Dave's birthday, and yesterday was my Aunt Kathy's birthday. So happy heavenly birthday, Aunt Kathy and Uncle Dave. And their wedding anniversary was this weekend too. Like the older that they are, like if somebody passes away and they're like in their 90s and it was like a celebrity that I loved, it doesn't hit as hard because it's kind of like, oh, well, that was a great life that they lived. Catherine O'Hara really hit me hard. I mean, she was young. Like, I mean, they were talking about doing like a Schitt's Creek movie. Plus, I loved her for so long. Like, I mean, I really found Catherine O'Hara. I mean, A Home Alone, obviously. But even before that, like, the Christopher Guest movies are really where I fell in love with Catherine O'Hara. My mom loved her before that with, what was it, SCTV or whatever. Like, my mom she talked about Catherine O'Hara before I even knew before she was in Home Alone. My mom would talk about the comedy of Catherine O'Hara. She loved her. And Eugene Levy, Dan Levy's dad. And then when I started watching, my friends and I started watching a lot of the Christopher Guest movies, like Best in Show and Waiting for Guffman. She's in all of them. She's hilarious in Best in Show. She's married to Eugene Levy in the movie. And Jennifer Coolidge is in those movies, and Parker Posey. They're all ensemble cast. They're fantastic. For Your Consideration is one of them. What are some of my other favorites? But anyway, that's really where I fell in love with her. And I think a lot of people are exposed to her now because of Schitt's Creek. Like, I have to say this, like, none of us have ownership over any celebrities, you know what I mean? Like, when people now are like, I love Jessica Lange because of American Horror Story, like, it's kind of funny to me, because I'm like, well, to the children, Jessica Lange was not always just a supreme, like, she's been around forever. Like, I remember her, like, in Crimes of the Heart, Blue Sky, all these movies that oh my god, Cape Fear, her smoking that window with Robert De Niro sitting out, I mean, my friend and I back in the day, the guy that I like went on one date with, and then we've been really good friends ever since. We used to talk about how we wanted to go to their farm in Minnesota, her and Sam Shepard, and just smoke a cigarette with Jessica Lange. That was 30 years ago that we were talking about that. But I will say this, like with Jessica Lange, like of all of her roles that I've watched her in, she is like unbelievable in American Horror Story. Like it is like top tier Jessica Lange. And of all of the roles of, like, Catherine O'Hara, like, she was okay in Home Alone. I didn't think she was anything really that great in Home Alone. I liked her in that, but it wasn't like I loved her for that. Like, her Best in Show is probably my favorite Christopher Guest movie about the dogs. She is so, like, when Eugene Levy goes, they're talking about dancing, and she's like, he has two left feet, and he's like, no, like, I really do have two left feet. Like, she's just so, if you want to see her closest to, like, Moira Rose, like, that's probably the movie that she's closest to Moira Rose in. Her playing Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek, like, honest to God, like, having watched her for years, it's really her iconic moment. It really is. Like, even as a lover of hers, like, I will love that moment of hers forever. Like, I think she was, like, at her peak. I really, really do. Like, I saw that Pedro Pascal posted something about, I forgot that she was in The Last of Us last season, but she wasn't, like, a big part in it or anything like that. Like, I've loved a lot of stuff that she's done, but I don't know. Like, there's no ownership over celebrities, but let's just be for real. Like, I don't know anybody else that could have played Moira Rose. I really don't. You know what I mean? So it's so sad that she's gone, and, it's weird how I process things, because I was thinking about it. I was like, the timing of all of it, like, in our country right now, like, there's so much sadness in our country. And then this icon of humility and laughter and comedy passes away, right? And I think, like, when you look at her entire career and what she contributed and who she was, and I read this thing online. Somebody posted this thing online last night that living in LA, you see a lot of celebrities. And they were, like, in some coffee shop, like, years ago. And Beetlejuice, loved her in Beetlejuice, too. And they, like, walked. And so her and her friend were, like, and Catherine O'Hara was, like, at the counter. And they started singing, like, the Banana Song or whatever, from Beetlejuice. And she just, like, and they were like, we love you. And she, like, turned around and was like, thanks. She was, like, real humble about it. But when she walked by, she, like, whispered, Day-o. And they're like, and I always love that moment of Catherine O'Hara. Like, just the humility and the beauty of her comedy. It's like, I'm not a big lover of Roseanne Barr anymore. Like, I just can't, like, I loved her comedy back in the day. I'll forever love that show. It's not the same watching it anymore. This is where I really don't understand. Like, when people are so problematic online, like, I really don't understand it. Like, where people will, like, they ride so hard for people, even though they're so problematic. Like, Roseanne Barr, like, honest. Like, this is just honest talk. Like, I can't watch her anymore. Like, the things she says, like, I don't know her. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, have you ever had a friend that, like, well, I don't really have people like this in my life anymore, but, like, I don't know. Like, I grew up watching Roseanne, the Roseanne show. I felt so connected. I thought she had, like, Sandra Bernhard on there, who I absolutely adore. She had gay characters on there. I mean, she talked about a lot of things that people weren't talking about. And now for her just to be, I don't know. It's just, like, it makes me sad because I'm like, what happened? Like, I don't get it. And, so I don't, like, I don't know. But anyway, I think in a moment of all this sadness, it's like to see somebody contribute such humor and comedy, but also in such a humble way. You know, the show Schitt's Creek is interesting. It's not a show that I really wanted to watch. Alex watched it and absolutely loved it. It was all out by the time that the lockdown happened. So I watched it, sitting in the car out there in the driveway every night. Fell in love with it. And it wasn't really the comedy of it. Like, I loved the humor of the show. I did. But it was just the endearment of the show. Like, when I tell people to watch it that haven't watched it, it's really the endearment of the moments. Like, my favorite scene ever is when she and Johnny Rose are in that restaurant for their anniversary. And the couple that they knew forever came in, and they're putting down, why can't I think of his name? Roland Shit and his wife, Joyce. And they're putting them down, kind of like making fun of them. And Eugene Levy kind of stops him and says, you know what? They were here for us when nobody else was. Like, I love that scene so much. Schitt's Creek has so many endearing moments. I don't know. And it came at such a time that we all needed it, I think. Those of us that were looking for something like that. I don't know. It's just like, for me, it's so sad that she's gone. And I think 71 is young these days. I mean, I'm 53. Like, I put that in perspective. I'm like, that's young, you know? And she seemed rather healthy. But I think it makes me pause and look at, what are you contributing to the world? Like, are you bringing the world more sadness and misery? Are you bringing some positivity and light? Like, you don't have to be a superstar like Catherine O'Hara to cheer somebody up or make somebody's day better. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be on that level. You can just smile at your neighbor and say, like, hey, I hope you're having a good day. It takes very little. And I think in the world that we live in, to cheer somebody up or give somebody a compliment or make them happy or tell them a joke, you know, like that goes a long way. I don't know. And maybe that's the lesson we can take from all of that. You don't have to be on a superstar level like Catherine O'Hara to make somebody feel a little bit better than they do. And in the world that we live in right now, I think we can all use that. No matter where you stand on stuff, we can all use a little cheering up, don't you think? I know I can. I know I can. You know what I mean? Not do it, but can use it. We can all use a little cheering up. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes I look at my dogs and I think, my hands are getting cold. And I think to be a dog and be so oblivious, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. But what else do I have to, what other concerns? Well, I can get on my phone now and address the concerns, but I feel like I need to warm my hands up for a little bit because they're cold. Okay, so Alex and I tonight, we are going to watch, I want to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I am caught up on all of my weekly shows. Let me tell you what I'm watching right now. Y'all ready? Okay. Y'all ready for this? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so my weekly shows, which I have just RuPaul's Drag Race and Love During Lockup to watch, and then I feel like this is going to stop in a second, but I can't really tell. I'm leaning like way back. Is it going to stop? I can't tell. I guess not. I thought it was at 29 something, but it looks like, oh no, we've got 1 minute left. So I got RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked still to watch, and Love During Lockup, which I didn't watch last night, so I'll probably watch it with Nikki tonight or tomorrow, and then that'll be cut up. So these are the weekly shows. Beverly Hills, Alex and I are watching it together. RuPaul, Alex and I watch together. Sister Wives, tomorrow's the last night. Ghosts, Elsbeth and Matlock come back February 26th. Traitors, Alex and I are watching that. We already watched it this week. 1,000 Pound Sisters, already watched it this week. Suddenly Amish, I watched it last night and I did my reaction today. Love During Lockup. And then Bridgerton came out, so I put it on my list. Alex, I don't know if we'll watch it together. We both watch it. Or he'll probably start watching it tonight, like when I take my nap. and Shetland. So let me tell you what happened with the TV situation last night. Okay. So tonight, Alex and I will probably start, because we can't watch all of it. We can't watch Palm Royale and RuPaul's Drag Race and Frankenstein. I really want to watch that Leonardo... The camera stopped. I really want to watch that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, One Life After Another, or whatever it's called on HBO. It's up for Oscars too. Frankenstein's up for Academy Awards. Alex wants to watch both of them, but he's really wanted to see Frankenstein for a while. I'll watch Frankenstein. I gotta watch it anyway because it's on the Oscar list. I heard it's fantastic. I heard it's really, really good. I'm kind of excited to watch it, honestly. So we'll probably watch RuPaul's Drag Race tonight and Frankenstein, and then I'll take my nap. I'll probably skip my walk tonight. So let me tell you, first of all, plans, okay, since tomorrow is February 1st. Plans of starting in February, okay? I gotta get, because my walks, I took like one longer walk this week, and then like my walks have been shorter because it's been so cold. It doesn't look like February is going to be warming up a whole lot. Okay, I gotta just take my butt right down to the basement and be working out every night. I just gotta, if I do it once or twice, I'll get used to doing it, number one. Number two. My reading has really slowed down other than my Kindle. It's just, I get into bed and I read my Kindle, and that's my easiest way. But I got like 6 paperback books that I was reading before the Advent Calendar books. I'm behind on everything Audible-wise, and I'm behind on this. So I got to come up with a reading plan. That's my goal, is I'm going to sit down. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm going to come up with a reading plan. The other thing is, after the Advent Calendar books a year ago, I started making, I might have to go inside and get some new gloves. I don't know that these are working that great. I don't know what gloves to use. I mean, other than like big, I don't even know that I have big woolly gloves. But anyway, after the Advent Calendar books last year, it got me reading every night, like chapters every night. And Nikki said something about she's going to pick a book or two and read a chapter every night. So what happens then is at the end of the month, you're done with the book. And I'm like, you know what? I've kind of fallen away from doing that. And so I'm going to go in and pick like 6 books. I think the Frida McFadden Dear Debbie is going to be one of them that I just got. I'm going to do like a Frida McFadden, like a gay book, because I'm reading that one book. Did you guys see my... Okay, I don't know what to think about this book. I don't know that I want to say the title. It's The Sluts. Okay, it's The Sluts by Dennis Cooper. I don't know why I'm embarrassed of that. I'm a 53-year-old gay man. It's like this really famous like gay book by Dennis Cooper. It was interesting because I talked about it on my Peter Likes Books channel, and there were people that were like, oh my god, that book is so good, if you like it, blah, 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 whatever, that reached out to me, commented on the video. It came out in 2003. It won like Village Voice's like one of their best 25 books of the year in 2003. And he's written a lot of, I'm trying to read more gay fiction in 2026. So that was the book that I got because Alistair Patton, Zach Garcia's husband, put it in his book club list. I think it's his book for February, so it's perfect. I can be part of his book club. So anyway, so I started reading it already. I'm reading like an entry like a day. I mean, it would be a really quick book to read through, but I'm reading it really slow. It's interesting. So it's about this gay escort in California, and it's all reviews that are done on this website. It's all told through reviews. I think later it's told through like text messages, but you don't really know what's going on because it's these people talking about this escort named Brad, but also goes by Kevin. It's like you can't tell if it's fake or if it's real. It's interesting. Like the story is told, it's brilliantly done, but it's just very like, I wouldn't say it's super like, it's not really erotica, because it's not like describing, like it's just blatantly direct sex scenes, and some of them are pretty out there. Like I would not recommend this book to anybody that like has a hard time reading that stuff. But it's not like, and then he did this, and then he did that. It's reviews describing what they did. But it's not just that. It's like talking about this guy's mental health and like his substance abuse, and then people speculating that he attacked somebody. It's all done through reviews. It's very interesting how it's done. I don't love it, but I'm intrigued by it. So anyway, I'm reading that. So I'm going to pick like 6 books. And then I got to come up with a schedule for my Audible, and I got to stick to it. And I got to stop listening to music on my walks and at night. Like when I'm doing stuff around the house, I was listening to audiobooks, and I haven't been. I've been listening to music while I've been folding laundry and stuff. Today I'm cleaning all the dogs' beds, and we're doing like wash a bed, dry a bed, wash a bed, dry a bed. They don't know what's going on. I got little blankets set out for them and stuff like that. But anyway, February has got to be I got to get back on track for the reading stuff. Like I want to finish the James Patterson books, get caught up on the Kathy Reich's books. I got to get the Cozy Mystery books. I got to get the band book clubs. I got to get caught up on all of it. And I want to, like, live in it and enjoy it, too. So I got to come up with, like, a reading plan. I'm going to do that tonight is one of my plans. So anyway, tonight we're going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race and Frankenstein. He already ate. Well, here was the thing. So he went to this Thai, it's this Thai villa or something. I don't know. It's this new Thai. Well, the Thai place has been around for a while, but he just started going there about a year ago. He loves this place. So he asked me, he's like, do you want anything from there? And I wasn't really like wanting anything from there earlier. Well, then he left, and all of a sudden I started getting really hungry. Why for fried rice? All of a sudden I'm like really hungry for fried rice. So I think I might order some Thai. So stupid. I should just have him get it for me. But he's gone from there now. So I don't know. I'm going to get something, comfort food tonight. Some comfort food to eat while we're watching movies. And then we're going to watch that in Frankenstein. Then I'll probably take my nap and then I'll get up. I want to finish a show that I started watching last night. So it was kind of, I put it on my list on Netflix, but I didn't write it. I have a list in my phone of shows I want to watch. It kind of reminds me of, Yellow Jackets a little bit. So it kind of reminds me of a couple different shows. So last night I watched Suddenly Amish and I took notes on it when I got up from, this was the thing with the video. Okay, so Alex and I, what were we watching last night? What was last night? Friday? What did we watch last night? Did we watch Beverly Hills last night? He came down. We were watching something. I got to put my hands like this because they're so cold. We were watching something. And then we watch What Happens Live. I don't remember what we were watching. Shoot, what was it? It wasn't Traitors because we watched that night before. Maybe it was Beverly Hills, but I thought we watched Beverly Hills the night before. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what we were watching last night. But anyway. Oh, no. Yeah, we watched. This is what happened. So he was sitting there. I don't even know what he was watching. He started Interview with the Vampire, which everybody's told me to watch. I'll probably watch it at some point. That should be my thumbnail. Anyway, I have my hands like, in fists in here because it's warmer. So anyway, he was watching Interview with the Vampire sitting in the chair. I was at I had the TV tray thing pulled over and I had my iPad up and I was trying to finish Below Deck Mediterranean. Then I got on TikTok after I finished eating and I was looking at all this stuff. And then I fell down this rabbit hole because I was looking into this video to make about Gabby Hanna. And then I fell into this Amber Lynn Reed stuff. And then he goes, are you on TikTok? And I was like, yeah, this is why I don't get on TikTok. Because I had lost so much time. And I had 10 minutes left of Below Deck Mediterranean, the season finale. Did anybody feel like the finale was rushed? I feel like it was real rushed. Captain Sandy's wife came on and they said goodbye in 5 minutes to everybody. They usually do. It's kind of sad at the end of it. And then it ended and Nathan and Gail, I mean, this is everywhere. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but they have a baby and it flashed forward to 9 months later and he was leaving to go on his next season. So I guess Nathan's on the next season as a bosun from Captain Sandy. When does it come out? Next week? I'm ready for it now. Below Deck this season was okay. I felt like Joe was an asshole. I'm not going to do a reaction on my TV channel, so I'll talk about it over here. I thought Joe was an asshole. He's people keep on saying I'm a fuck boy. I'm not a fuck boy. I'm a fuck man. You're whatever. You were rude to he was so rude to V. And Kizzy was rude to V. And they knew that she had lost her boyfriend. Her boyfriend had passed away a year again. And Joe's I don't want to do that. This is just for the 5 minutes for the people that watch the show. And Joe's I don't want to do that to you because I know you lost your boyfriend. I wanted to go the long haul. And then he gets caught kissing Kizzy because Kizzy is targeted and on kissing Joe because she's got an issue with V. And then she's I'm not apologizing for it. And then they're it's just a kiss. But then they're flirting nonstop in front of V. It was cruel. It was one of the cruelest things I've ever seen on Below Deck Mediterranean. I really liked Joe, and after this, I was you're an ass. So anyway, but I liked V. I felt bad for her. And I liked that Nathan stood up for her to him, too. But anyway, this season was okay, but that's over. I don't even think I put that in my watch TV shows. I just took it off my list. Anyway, so I was watching that, and then after that, I went over, and at that point, it was 10 o'clock. Now my computer, okay, so I explained this yesterday. My computer is not slow anymore. It shut down and then this error message came up. The battery went to the halfway mark. And the battery, it shut down and I thought, the computer's dead. It's on its last legs. I need to buy a new computer. But anyway, then it started back up again, and I don't know what's going on with it, but like iMovie, everything is moving fast again. It's not making no noises. I don't know what happened, but it's kind of fixed itself a little bit or something. So anyway, the Wi-Fi is slow, is what it is. Okay, well, when you got an iPad probably going, and we're both on our phones, and Alex is watching a TV show too, that's probably, and I'm uploading videos, that's probably why the Wi-Fi is slow. I don't know. Anyway, our Wi-Fi sucks in this neighborhood, okay? Like Caroline, Tanya, their Wi-Fi, like, it takes 2 minutes to upload. I've done it there before. It takes 2 minutes. Here, it takes hours, okay? Everybody's Wi-Fi is different. I got people that reach out to me all the time. Mare will reach out to me and be like, it's taking me 6 hours to upload a video. I'm like, girl, I am sorry. And I mean, like, even if I airdrop it to my phone, which I didn't do last night because lately it's been quicker on the computer. So it's not a computer issue. It's a Wi-Fi issue. Just want to make that clear. Well, when I was watching, what did we watch? Because maybe we did watch Beverly Hills last night. I don't remember. But anyway, we were watching something. No, we watched Beverly Hills before. We were watching something, and it was like 10 o'clock. It was like 10:15, and I went over to the computer and I looked, and it was at like 20% uploaded, and it had like an hour and 45 minutes. Well, I was wanting to take a nap. Sometimes it does that, okay? Sometimes it says it's going to be like 2 hours, and then you go back and look, and then it's like, it says 15 minutes. It like speeds up. Why do I feel like the lighting just changed on here? Or maybe it's just because I'm doing it during the day, and this is just bizarre to me. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like the lighting's different on here. Does it seem different all of a sudden? I didn't change any buttons on there or anything. So anyway, I waited like another like half an hour, 45 minutes. All I know is I laid down to take my nap. Oh, who is walking in the cold? It's cold. She's walking this like beagle down the street, and she's got like 3 scarves on over her head and a blanket, and then she's like dragging this dog down the street because the dog doesn't want to go. Nobody is out today. That's how cold it is. Anyway, it was like 11, it was like 10:45. I really was like, I was super tired and I wanted to take a nap. And I'm like, but I wanted to wait until the vlog got up. Because I knew if I didn't, the chance of me sleeping until 12:30 or 1 was great, and then the vlog wouldn't get up till late. And then I knew that people would be like, where's the vlog? I didn't want people to worry. You know, it's interesting because I say this on YouTube a lot. I'm very grateful for it. But like, if I'm not going to vlog for a night, I say, this is not what I was going to say. I say, you know, if we're coming back from a trip, I always put on the community tab and in the Vloggerinos group. And the reason why I do the Vloggerinos group is because I know somebody over there will comment if somebody says, is Peter okay? They'll say, yes, he posted it. If you didn't see it, because a lot of people don't look at the community tab, and I understand that. So, like, if I don't post, if I know I'm not going to post, I put it up, right? What kills me is when people go missing for days and days and days. Like, I'm not talking about people that regularly upload once a week. I'm talking about people that upload every day, and then all of a sudden they're gone for 4 days, and people are like, where are you? And like, and then they come back and they're like, it wasn't anything. Like, why have people unnecessarily worry for you? Last night I ended up posting my vlog at like 1:15. I think I got up at like 12:50. The dogs were still asleep. I lay there for a second. I finally got up and I was like, oh, damn, the vlog. So it was after 1 o'clock when I posted the vlog. When I put it up, there were comments from you guys that were like, oh my God, I was really worried. I thought the computer died. That means so much to me that you guys care so much about me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's why I always try to put up something if I'm not going to vlog. But I didn't put it up. And this is what's so ridiculous about it is, I almost posted, it's just taken forever with the vlog. So when I got up, the vlog was done uploading. But it took, I don't know, hours. So tonight, whenever the vlog is done, I'm going to post it. If it's done at 7, I'll post it at 7. If it's done at 10, I hope it doesn't take till 1 o'clock in the morning again tonight. But I apologize, you guys. Like, from now, the thing is, like, because somebody did comment on my last community post, which I think was like when I was on vacation or something, and said I was going to post, because they said, I'm worried, where are you at, or something like that, which I was like, oh my God, they're looking at the community post. So if it's gonna be really late again next time, I don't know, do you guys need me to say something? If I don't post anything, the thing is, I don't want people to worry, but I also don't want to be like hyper focused on it. So anyway, I got up last night, took the dogs out and stuff like that. They were like super tired last night. Like, they didn't run around inside a whole lot. Like, they didn't want to be outside. It was cold. Like, I only take them out for a couple minutes anyway, but they were both like ready to come right back in. They went outside, did their potty, did their business, and they came right back inside. So, So I came inside. I knew I wanted to watch Suddenly Amish because I wanted to cover it today. I knew I was going to do my coverage of it today. So I wasn't going to take notes. I ended up taking notes. Well, after that, I finished the episode of Vera that I had, the deer hunting episode. I have watched it in so many parts. I don't even know that I understood what was going on. But I was glad to be done with it. I had like 45 minutes left of it. So when I got done with that, I was like, I want to start something binge-worthy to watch this weekend that I cannot stop. So I went over and I looked. Shetland has got 5 out of 6 episodes. So I almost started Shetland last night because by the time I get done with it, the 6th episode will be out. I probably will start Shetland tomorrow night or Monday night. I'm so ready to start because it's only 6 episodes a season. Then I almost started The Pit last night. I'm having a really, really hard time holding off on The Pit. The Pit, Shetland, and Hijack right now, I'm waiting for the whole seasons to come out. I think, like, Alex has this work trip in February. I think I don't remember which weekend it is. It's not next weekend. But I may watch The Pit that weekend. Anyway, so then I was like, I was like looking for like a true crime or something. That one show that I loved the first season of it, Missing or something on, did I bring Kleenex out with me? It's called Missing or something on Netflix. I watched the first season of it and I loved it. I haven't watched the second season of it yet. So I was going to watch it last night, but I wanted to watch like a standalone true crime, and I had a couple that I was looking into. Who's Johnny? That came out years ago, but I think I already watched it. So anyway, oh my God, my hands are so cold. I was looking through Netflix, and the first 4 episodes of Bridgerton came out. I was like, oh, maybe there was like 4 or 5 things on Netflix that I was like, I want to watch this. So I was like, I really want to watch the first 4 episodes of Bridgerton. But I also was like, I want to talk to Alex. Because if Alex wants to watch them together. He watched the whole first season. He was on the second season. And that's when I started watching it. And I kind of liked it. And I was like, well, maybe I'll go back and I'll watch it. So I did. We don't usually watch it together. But we talk a lot about it. Because we both love Bridgerton. I think we may have both watched Queen Charlotte together. I don't remember. I loved Queen Charlotte. It was better than Bridgerton. But I love Bridgerton. Alex will probably, because I think they're only coming like a month apart. I think the second part comes out in February. He, like with he hasn't even watched Stranger Things yet. He might wait until it's all out to watch it. I don't know what I'll do. I'll see. But anyway, I haven't even talked to him about it yet today. So I was like, I'm not going to watch Bridgerton. I'm not going to watch Shetland yet. I went in. Murder Road, I think somebody recommended to me. So I was going to go in and look at that. There was another show that somebody recommended to me. So I was trying to find a show. Well, I was going through my list on Netflix, like that I added to my list, and there was a show called Playing Gracie Darling. Oh, there was a show on Paramount or Peacock that just came out, and it's called like Gone Missing or something. That it's like it keeps on coming up on my Facebook, probably because I keep on looking at it. So anyway, I was going to watch that because it's like a 6 or 8 part like mystery or something like that. You know, that's what I love right now. So anyway, I looked at this Playing Gracie Darling, and it said something about this woman goes back to her hometown. Something paranormal happened when she was like a teenager. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch 1 episode of this. And if I don't like it, I'll go back to Vera. Vera's going to take me months to finish. It's 14 or 15 seasons. I don't know if it's ongoing or not. But anyway, I will finish Vera. Like, it's just kind of my go-to show to fall back on. So I didn't know anything about, and this is what I love, is when I love to go into a show and I don't know anything about it. So I didn't know anything about this Playing Gracie Darling show, okay? I feel like the main star of it, I just saw in something else. I love Australian television. You know, I love UK TV and Swedish TV and stuff like that. Australian television is fantastic too. It's one of the reasons why I got Acorn. So let me know your favorite Australian like mysteries and thrillers. So I started watching this show last night, and it's about this woman, and she's like a therapist today. And she's from this like small like beach town, like touristy town in Australia. And when she was in high school, it was like her and like 4 of her friends. The guy is now like a cop in this small town, and she's got 2 daughters in another town. And her and her friends are doing this Ouija board. And this spirit comes through and like possesses a friend. Okay, you don't know when you're watching a show like if it's real or if something happened to this person and they've always just thought it was paranormal. So when you're watching it, you don't know if it's paranormal or not. Okay, so I I'm not a big lover of all paranormal shows. Oh, School Spirits came back out too. It's got the first 3 episodes are out. That was the other thing I was going to watch. I don't love like deeply paranormal shows, if that's the whole thing. But you don't really know. And she's trying to solve this mystery. So their friend, whose name was Gracie Darling, they all run from this like treehouse shelter place, right? Where they were doing the Ouija board. This is like in 1997. They all run from there, and then she goes missing, and nobody knows where she's at. Okay. So she's now, fast forward all these years later, she's an adult, she's got these daughters, and her friend, the one guy that was there, the Ouija board incident, he calls her, and Gracie Darling's niece is missing. So she goes back home because she's like this child psychologist to go like, he wants her to talk to his daughter because his daughter was there when they were doing the Ouija board. Well, it's almost like the exact same situation. And that's all I'm going to tell you because I don't want to ruin it for you. Like that's all like the first 10 minutes of the show. But she goes back to this small Australian town where she grew up. And she's trying to solve the mystery of her friend, what happened to her friend, but also what happened to her niece because her niece is missing. And it happened under very similar circumstances. And there's a group of teenagers running around this town. And is it paranormal? Did somebody take these girls? Did somebody murder these girls? It is really, really good. I have to tell you, if you like Yellow Jackets, you would really, which I still have to watch this last season of Yellow Jackets. This really reminds me, it kind of has the same feeling as Yellow Jackets, except it doesn't go back and, well, it goes back and forth in time, but not the way that Yellow Jackets did. It's not like 2 separate mysteries that they're solving. But it does kind of have the same feel as Yellow Jackets, because it's like a group of these women. There was one guy and a group of these girls that were all friends. So anyway, I like it. It's 6 episodes. It's on Netflix. It's called Playing Gracie Darling. It is totally binge-worthy. If you like to get a little scared, it's a great show. I watch it late at night, as I always do. There's a lot of... I was like, where are those dogs coming from? Those bark. There's a lot of it that is like filmed at night, so it's kind of spooky to watch. I don't think it's terrifying. Like the paranormal parts of it are not terrifying. You don't really know, like with the possession. Like she's trying to make sense of it. Like at 15, she totally believed in the Ouija board and spirits. And now she's an adult, and so she's like, there have to be scientific reasons for all of this. Like it can't be spirits. And so it goes back and forth between like, I feel like it's not going to be spiritual at all. It's not going to be like paranormal. I feel like it's going to be somebody took these girls. Because it feels more like a mystery to me. It's really well done. I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard more about it. It just came out on Netflix not too long ago. So anyway, I watched that last night. I watched 3 episodes of that. I'm on the 4th episode. I really only thought I'd watch 1 episode. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. And then I got into bed and I read 2 chapters of Monument 14. If you liked Life as You Know It by Susan Beth Pfeffer, if you read that when I read it last year and I talked about it, about the moon event, it's a diaries, it's an apocalyptic story about a moon event that changes all the weather on Earth. If you like that, you would really like Monument 14. There are 3 books in the series. I mean, the teenagers drank, and there's like light, they hint at sex a little bit in there, but it's very innocent, and it's very real, like if these kids were stuck in this like Walmart. It's not a Walmart, it's called like a Greenway, and like how they turn it into their home and stuff like that. It's really well done. I really, really like it. It's probably the closest thing I've read to, I mean, it's definitely geared towards like a younger audience, but like as an adult reading it, like I loved reading those Susan Beth Pfeffer books. It really reminds me of those books more than anything that I've read since then. So, yeah, I would highly recommend those. Okay, let me entertain you. Let me get in here and shall I read some comments and address these concerns, shall we? I didn't get tons of questions. I'm kind of keep on looking at it because I don't know when the battery's going to die. I thought this might be Alex, but it's not him. Okay, let's see. Let me entertain you. Let's see some of the comments on here. Sort by newest. Whoo! I feel like I should change the battery now, but... Okay, I can't read this name. It says, whenever something strange happens in a vlog or another video, like with the car at your neighbor's, my true crime radar goes off and I freak out, only to remember that Peter uploaded the video, so I know he's... Oh, I love that! So I know he's okay, and the people in the car didn't Peter nap him. Oh, I love that. Well, that's true. Well, what if I uploaded the video, though? What if it was like the kidnappers, and they uploaded the video, knowing that they were just trying to send people... Or what if it was my husband? What if it was my husband, and then he was just trying to throw people off the scent? You know, they say, like, always look at the partner, the husband or whatever. do, though. Look at Alex if something happens at me. No, true story. Oh, I was talking about, so many people said it was The Highwayman when I was talking about Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings. I can see the album. It has them on the top of it. You guys are right. It was The Highwayman. People are talking about making the Patreon really cheap. Even if it was $15, I'd pay for it. Oh, you are so, who is this? Hey, Brian, thank you so much. I'm not going to it wouldn't make it $15. Well, maybe like one tier to sit on my front porch and vlog with me or something, but. Oh my God, my hands are so cold. Courtney said the movie you're looking for is Interstellar. Whether you like it or not, you will be moved, no doubt about it. Okay, I have wanted to see Interstellar for so long. Can I tell you why I have not watched it? The movie is almost 3 hours long, okay? When I'm sitting down at night to watch a movie, I try to pick movies that are shorter. This is why I haven't watched a lot of the Oscar movies, because when I'm sitting down at night to watch, you know what I need to do? Hold on a second, so I can just kind of scan through these with my gloves on. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, get cold. Okay. When I'm like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I have to like watch a show to take notes on it, and then I have 3 hours left to like watch a show or watch a movie, I'd rather watch 3 episodes of a show or 2 episodes of Vera than watch a 3-hour movie that I might not like. I know I would love Interstellar. So many people have told me that I would love it. So thank you. I do need to watch Interstellar. You're right. Okay. Did Alex text me again? I know that was his last text. Okay. Deb said, lazy. Hey, Peter, you can't please everyone, but most of us are here because we love you. Oh, thank you so much. And you're a part of our lives. Just seeing the worried comments about the late posting shows that your good Judies care about you. Who cares about not being right about everything? I live every time you say treadmill, LOL. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And it really did mean so much to me, the worried comments about the vlog. I felt so bad that I posted it so late. Question, are you ordering your coffees all online or are you picking them up at the grocery store when you're out? They sound tasty, so I'm going to give them a try. I'm a Cafe Bustelo fan, but the stores near me just have one option to buy. I'm buying them at the store now. Where did I see Cafe Bustelo the other day? And it had huge boxes of it. Where were Caroline and I at the other day? I think they had it at Costco. Was that where Caroline and I were at? Or maybe it was Fresh Time. I can't remember. Well, they had big boxes of it. The regular grocery store, like, oh, the battery is flashing. The regular grocery store, like Kroger, I'm going to go inside for a second and warm up and then change the battery and come back out to finish this up. But the regular grocery store, like Kroger here, has more options than anything that I've seen. So I don't know, just check maybe your regular grocery store. But they do have them online, but they're more expensive online, so I haven't been buying them online. Okay, I'm going to go inside, warm up for a second, try to find warmer gloves, and change the battery, and I'll be back in 2 and 2. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. New battery and lots of accoutrements. So, well, I think that the best gloves that I have, I don't know, maybe I need to get online. I just don't want to pay money. I mean, just the winter is like, we're halfway through winter. But I think these are the warmest ones that I have. But can I just show you these? I've had these for years. I can only find one of them. But look how perfect these would be for vlogging. Oh my God, and I can't, maybe I'll get an, oh my God, they're like fleece on the inside. I don't know when I would have had these, but look at these. They're like glove mittens, okay? But would these not be, oh my God, these are so warm. Okay, I'm putting one of these on and then the glove. But can I just show you some of the other things I found? We have all this stuff in our closet. I think this was Alex's, or maybe somebody sent this to me. But who is wearing this? Should I wear this? It's not even warm. I think this is Alex's. Or maybe somebody sent this to me. I don't know. This is, what do we think? Does it have has a little tassel on it? Addressing these very serious concerns. No, I'm wearing this hat for the rest of my very serious... What the hell was that noise? It scared the hell out of me. I'm wearing this hat for the rest of my very serious concerns. Okay. Oh my God. I'm not going to vlog a whole lot longer because it's so cold out here. But look, see, it doesn't really work with that. If it had like a thing that you could, damn it, Janet. Okay. Okay. Next concern. Mandy said, oh my God, the Muppets, the song Rainbow Connection was all, I love it. Okay, I'm trying to like read questions here. Mandy's, hi Peter, I needed this video. I love the song you wrote. Oh, the song I wrote about the dogs. Aw. Oh no, about me having to be out here all by myself in the cold with my funny hat on. I know somebody's gonna say this hat is, I put it on the wrong, no I didn't, I put it on the right way. Oh, here, Becca said, I just finished listening to Game Changer. I just got the book. And Heated Rivalry. I watched the show first, but the books are in the show almost perfectly. I will warn you, if you get the audiobook of Game Changer, Kip accent does take some time getting used to. Okay. Oh my God, I love this so much, I have to read this. So, Clouds and Cats said the AI summary of my video from yesterday was... She said, I'm assuming it's a she or he. The AI summary of this video makes it seem as though your vlog has potential to become a cozy mystery. This was the AI summary. The vlog documents a genuinely frightening experience in the cold. The vlogger braves the frigid temperatures to film outdoors, sharing thoughts on music, neighbors, and upcoming projects. Unexpected encounters and chilling moments add to unsettling atmosphere. I love it so much. Okay, oh, Donna said, I was talking about singing, said, I love this so much. Well, I wouldn't quit my day job. My mom used to say that all the time. But yeah, you can sing pretty good. Listen, I know I'm nobody's singer, but I just like to sing. Christy said, I wish I was homeward bound. Home. Now, why does this hat change everything? Pippi Longstocking! Oh my God, I'm Pippi Longstocking. Why does this hat change everything for me? Megan said, if you refuse to do TikTok, please do Patreon so we can support you. I spent every day with you and I'm so, oh, thank you. Stacy said I should do a Patreon. Everybody's telling me they'd subscribe. Okay. Kelly's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Kelly! Oh my God, and tipped me $4.99. And thank you so much. That was so sweet. Thank you. I felt like somebody asked me a question on here. Where was it? Everybody's encouraging me to do Patreon. You're so sweet. Marie said, Peter, are you the head of the neighborhood watch? You crack me up when you look out in the street and update us on the neighbors. What did somebody say? We get all the info and don't have to pay HOA fees, Mary said. You are, listen, honey, the land. Oh, honey, the land. People get so confused about it. It's from Sylvia Brown. Sylvia Brown, I explained it before. Just look up Sylvia Brown, honey, the land, and it'll explain it to you. Okay. Yes, Mary, you don't have to pay HOA fees. I should, you know what? Oh my God. I should... When I say this, I'm joking. I don't want anybody to take... Oh, these are so much warmer. These are so much warmer. I don't want anybody to take this seriously when I say this and people be like, oh, he's starting... I'm not starting memberships. Not today, at least. But what if I did? I kind of like this part the best. Oh my God, if I was a little kid, I would have been like, girl, don't be messing with my hair. I would have loved this. As a kid, my mom should have got me one of these hats. Honey. I would have loved this. I always wanted to have long hair as a kid. I did. But anyway, don't mess with Texas. That's going to be my thumbnail. Addressing these various posts. That is my thumbnail right there. Don't even worry about it. But anyway, don't even worry about it. I'm my own person. That's my thumbnail so much. Anyway, I know somebody out there is so dying laughing in bed and your husband is asleep next to you and you're dying over this, aren't you? Don't even worry about it. This hat is so stupid. Who is wearing this thinking this is for real? Now I feel bad. Did somebody make this and send it to me? If you made this and send it to me, I'm sorry. It's a stupid hat. I feel like I should be in a Swiss Miss ad or something. Anyway, just call me Swiss Miss from now on. But I'm going to start a membership, but I'm not going to call them membership fees. I'm going to call them HOA fees. Don't you think that would be so smart of me? Like, I should do that whole thing, shouldn't I? No, but Mary, you're so right. You don't have to pay the HOA fees, but I give you all the dirt on the neighborhood. There's not really anything going on, but I will tell you, the gardener, she opened her window blinds, and that's because she's checking to see if I'm, she told me that. She's like, I'll open my blinds to see if you're out there talking or not, because I just want to make sure you're okay. So I can see that her window blinds are open, because she usually keeps them closed. And so that means that at some point in the last hour, she was checking to make sure I was okay. She'd probably listen to see if I'm talking about her. I'm talking about you over here. You better get that garden fixed up. Can you guys believe the snow? I mean, look, you guys. I mean, I know it's cold. I'm not stupid. But can we just talk about the snow? Like, it has stayed around for so long. This is the longest the snow has stayed. Look at this. This is the longest the snow has stayed in forever. Did I hear a car coming down the street? They got another fire in their fireplace going. Do you know what I noticed earlier today? My neighbors, they had a fire in their fireplace going. I haven't even had a fire. Should I make one tonight? I should. If I make one tonight, I'll put a picture up on the Instagram. Then everybody will die. They'll be like, oh my God, Peter finally had a fire in his fireplace. Maybe I'll do that while Alex. Maybe I'll. Girl, you know what I feel like? Janice from the Muppets. I loved her so much. But anyway, she'd do that with her hair. Maybe I'll have a fire in the fireplace tonight. It seems like there's like a couple people that are having fires in their fireplaces tonight. They're wood burning fireplaces. That's why I had to buy wood. I guess you guys already figured that out. Anyway, why did I get so giggly all of a sudden? Am I freezing to death? Am I freezing to death? Is this what happens when you freeze to death? You start giggling and stuff like that? I better go inside, don't you think? Well, listen, it's been nice spending January with you. And it's been nice. Hopefully, February's a little warmer. And we made it through January. So listen, this is my 10th year of vlogging, okay? No, it's not like I didn't celebrate 10th year and this is my 11th year. This is my 10th year. So far, for those of you that were here every day, we've made it through 31 days. We made it, I vlogged every day of January, honey. Fuck some Vlogmas. I'm going to start wearing this in my drama videos, honey. I'm going to put barrettes in it. I'm going to do my hair up like this and all kinds of things. Oh, I still need to get that K-pop Demon Hunter. I want to get that long braid to wear in my drama videos. No, I'm not. Listen, I don't want to be funny anymore. I said this. I don't want to be funny anymore. I said this year I wanted to be a sex symbol. Don't you think I could be, though? Like, no, for real, though. Do you ever think about this stuff? Like, I think, listen, I'm 53, I'm going to be 54. I think it's time for me to step into my sex symbol era, okay? Like, there's a lot of older men out there that are sex symbols, you know? I see them on Instagram all the time that have beards and stuff like that. This is 2026 is my sex symbol era. No, for real, though, it is. I'm not starting an OnlyFans. It's not that kind of sex symbol. Just like, you think, like, you'd want me to be your man if I didn't talk like this and I wasn't gay. Like that kind of sex symbol. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's cute kind of thing. Nikki thinks Alan Cumming from Traitors is hot. Can we just talk about that for a second? Nikki thinks he is so hot. I'm like, girl, Alan Cumming, have you seen his outfits? She's like, I don't care. I think he's so hot. I'm like, Nikki. Anyway, and then I told Tiny Jean, she goes, I think he's kind of hot too. I go, what? Every time he walks out, Alex is like, oh no, Alan. Every outfit he walks out and Alex is like, oh no, that's horrible. Anyway, we made it through January. We made it through. I didn't know how much fun this hat would be. I really didn't. Girl, listen, that is so me as a kid. Give me a hat. I'm set for days, okay? Like, all I needed was a hat with some hair. I'm like coming into my own right here with this hat. Anyway, this has been fun today. This has been a fun January. And yeah, so we're going to have more fun. And oh, if you're going to do the Valentine's Day Advent Calendar book with me, you didn't know about it? Well, the Franklin Christopher, okay, the guy that wrote the book where he called his wife a AARP whore, and then he put her ashes in a litter box and said she deserved to get shit on. That Christmas Advent Calendar book by Christopher Franklin or Franklin Christopher, he's coming out with a Valentine's Day book. It comes out tomorrow. It's a follow-up to the Christmas book. You have to read it. It's gonna, Nikki and I, she's like, are you going to read it? I said, ma'am. It's going to be so bad. Yes, I'm going to read it. It comes out, like, tomorrow. But his Christmas book was supposed to come out on December 1st, and it didn't come out until December 4th, so I'm not holding my breath. My hands are even cold in these gloves. So, oh, I need to bring those heater things out here. Why don't I do that? I always forget about it on the thing is, they only really kind of keep your palm of your hand warm. They don't really, even the battery operated with the charged ones don't really work that great. I wouldn't buy them. I wouldn't recommend them, honestly. Anyway, I use them sometimes when I walk, but not always. My fingertips are so cold, though. I gotta get off here. Anyway, and then the romantical one, Meet Cute, that I bought, I talked about it on my Peter Likes Books channel. It starts tomorrow, too. It's a short... Now I feel like a Kardashian. I'm petting my weaves. I'm wearing this hat all the time, honey. You know I am. Well, I have to... If I wear this... This will be my serious hat. This is like if I'm cold, then I have to put my hat up over my hair. Ooh, that feels so good over my hair. Anyway, this is like one of them. Is it called like a toboggan or something like that? It's like a ski hat. Are you supposed to do this with it? Is that what you're really supposed to do? Come on now. Who is for real doing that? That is stupid. I'm getting off here now. Y'all are stupid. You're stupid for this hat. But I love you anyway. Happy January and happy February 1st. Hope you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. Let me know what you're doing in the comment section below. Recommend some shows to me. Recommend gay books to me. Gay fiction books, if you know any. I know I'm a gay fiction book. Anyway, if nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys. Stay warm, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.